Buongiorno, benvenuti a tutti, grazie per esservi iscritti quest'oggi al Seaport District New York City. Quest'oggi, il webinar di quest'oggi sarà condotto da Rosemary Reyes, che ci sta ascoltando e potete già vedere online. Lei presenterà in inglese, ma la presentazione è interamente scritta in italiano. In ogni caso poi farà un follow up a tutti per darvi tutte le informazioni nel modo più dettagliato possibile. I send you the sign, Rosemary, and welcome to our webinar. Welcome to Milano.
Yes, thank you. Grazie mille a Lea per l'invitazione and benvenuti a tutti. Today we're going to talk about our client, Seaport District New York, and many of you may have remembered this area in New York that was called South Street Seaport. And for many years, it was a tourist attraction that had shopping and dining. And for many people, this was a must-see destination in Lower New York. It was part of the visit to Wall Street and the World Trade Center, and also the ferries to go to the Statue of Liberty. A few years ago, almost 10 years ago, we had a very, very strong storm that destroyed a lot of the seaport. And a new company came in, Howard Hughes Corporation, and they set about restoring the seaport. The first thing they had to do was to restore the historic part of the seaport, which is over 400 years old and was housing the first and the oldest fish market in New York. And then they went about rebuilding all of the stores and cultural sites and shopping. So now what we have today is what we call Seaport District New York. It is very different from the old seaport, if some of you have been to New York and you have visited. We now have, we still have the Seaport Museum, which was the cornerstone of a visit to this area that is still in existence, but it has expanded. And we also have more shopping and dining. A lot of it is more upscale, some of it is deluxe. But there is something for everybody. So let's start with what we would like to show you. Our slides are in Italian, so you can follow me as we go. So what we're talking about here is where the seaport is located. It is on the East River in Lower Manhattan, and you have a full view of Brooklyn and the beautiful Brooklyn Bridge that's over 100 years old. And on the other side, you will have the Statue of Liberty and the skyline of the city on the other side. For over 300 years, the seaport has operated as a destination for shopping and dining and cultural entertainment. And it is really one of the most unique parts of New York. One of the centerpieces of this area is Pier 17. This pier building was completely destroyed during the storm, Superstorm Sandy, as we call it in New York. And now it has been fully restored, and it is a center for dining. We have all kinds of restaurants in this building, including the Rooftop 17, which we call R17. It is on the rooftop. It has amazing views of the Brooklyn Bridge and the East River. We also have Malibu Farm, which is a farm-to-table restaurant, all natural foods served and created by a master chef that is coming from California. We also have David Momofuku of the Grand sushi chef has his own restaurant, Gaizo, which is also in this building. This building also houses many activities on the rooftop, which we'll talk about in a little bit. We have a concert series during the summer, and we also have an ice skating rink during the winter. So more on that in a little bit. Also, one of the things that might be interesting for our Italian travel agents is that the Milan store 10 Corso Como, the concept store, this is their first American store, and it is at Seaport. It's a wonderful visual experience as a concept store. It also has a restaurant cafe and an art gallery. So it is taking over the old Fulton building where the Seaport used to have their fish market. The fish market has since moved to the west side of New York. Other activities include, we have an iPic theater, which is a luxurious cinema where you can, it's attached to a restaurant where you can order your food and your drinks to a table in the theater and watch a movie while you are eating, and have cocktails while you're watching a regular cinema. The experience is very upgraded with leather and velvet chairs. It's quite an experience in Manhattan. And in the Pier 17 building, we have the one and only Jean-Georges. He is a master French chef, and he has created the Fulton, which is a beautiful upscale restaurant in that building. Building right now, but due to be finished at the end of 2020, is the Tin building. It will be over 4,000 square meters. It will be a food hall that is also directed by Jean-Georges, the French chef. And in this food hall, we will have different culinary experiences. We will have workshops, we will have testing kitchens, and lots of different experiences for groups and individuals to try food, to design food, to create recipes, as well as shopping for food. So right now I want to talk to you about Seaport and what we are doing for tourism right now. We have created this pass, which is called the All Access Pass. And in this pass, which you will receive a link for after the webinar, there will be these offers that you see here on the screen. All of these are merchants and that are shopping and dining at the Seaport that are offering some sort of offer or discount or something for free just for showing the passport. So the best way to do this with your clients is to give them the link, and they can download a PDF on their smartphones, and they just have to show that. They don't even have to print it. They can go to each of these stores and restaurants and show their all access pass in order to receive these offers. This is a great value add for your clients. It doesn't cost you anything. It is free, and you can give the link to as many of your passengers with their documents as you want. You can also print out the PDF from the link as well, and that will also allow you to give somebody something in paper with their documents if you wish to do that. As you can see from the list, there's a great selection of different stores in the Seaport District, from restaurants that are pubs to discounts at 10 Corso Como, jewelry, there's a discount for the museum. And a little bit about the museum, we say that the museum was redone as well. It is now larger than it was before, and it includes 2 other campuses for the museum. At this point, there is the main museum with the history of New York and downtown area and the Seaport. There is a printing house that is attached to it, which is one of New York's first printing houses. And you can also visit the tall ships that are at the pier by Pier 17. There are 2 historic tall sail ships there for viewing. And during the summertime, they actually cruise down the river, down the East River to meet the Hudson River. So those are opportunities that you can get while going to the museum. The rest of the collection includes things that are very signature for Seaport. The collection of shoes by Sarah Jessica Parker. She's the famous New York actress who starred for many years in Sex and the City. And Cynthia Rowley is a very original New York designer. And we also have quite a variety of services, restaurants that are available on the passport. Let's go to the next slide. Here we're going to give you some information about some important dates for Seaport where they have events. So for Americans, as you know, Halloween is a big holiday. And so the Seaport will do an event that includes costumes and trick-or-treating and music. Right before the last week of November, we're going to be opening the Winterland skating rink. This will be right the week before Thanksgiving. And the Winterland skating rink is the only rooftop skating rink in New York. It is in the Pier 17 building that you see pictured here on this slide. We will have a special opportunity for a package that includes rentals, the time in the skating rink, and a hot drink at the R17 terrace. Other days to remember for shopping in the United States, Black Friday is a very important day. It's usually the Friday after Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving is always the last Thursday in November. Black Friday is for Americans the day to shop. You will find many, many opportunities throughout the United States. In particular for Seaport, many of their stores will be offering Black Friday discounts, sometimes up to 50% off or more of their items. And last but not least, we have La Festa de Natale, Christmas and New Year. During this time, Seaport is decorated for Christmas with lights. There is music throughout. There is a Christmas tree opportunity. They have their own Christmas tree, just like Rockefeller Center, and they have a ceremony with music. And New Year's, of course, is a great opportunity to spend in any of the restaurants at Seaport. They all have New Year's menus, so please note that it will be a menu that will be slightly higher because of the holiday. But all the restaurants that are participating are doing their best to provide a wonderful atmosphere for these holiday events. Let's move on to the next slide. Now I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the shopping experiences that are available at Seaport District New York. We have created 4 and 5 packages that will give you an opportunity to sell something to your clients and earn commission. All of these bookings received from you will be eligible for commission. If you work with a tour operator in Italy and they carry these packages, you can book through them and you will earn commission through them. If you would like to book these directly, that's also fine, and you will earn your commission directly. The first package we have up is the shopping and dining at 10 Corso Como. As you know, this is a great store that's situated in Milan, and this is the first American store here. What you have available in this package is the opportunity to have private stylist at the store, as well as having a lunch at the restaurant itself. The food is amazing. It is Italian Mediterranean food that has some American twist to it. And of course, the shopping part is in this wonderful concept store that has everything for the home and clothes and perfume and anything that you can think of. It is almost like a mini department store. And to help you navigate your clients through this, we have a personal stylist who can spend time with you and explain everything to you. And if you'd like to also buy the clothes or shoes, they are there to service that as well. Let's move on to our next experience, which is the Sarah Jessica Parker shoe collection experience. In this wonderful store, these are all handmade shoes in Italy that are imported, and they are designed by the actress and her own personal designer. All of these shoes are one of a kind and made specifically for this collection. It is not a collection that is very inexpensive. These shoes are very expensive, but they are also very original. Your experience in this package includes having the all-access Seaport passport, which is included in all of our packages, but you will also have a lunch at the Fulton after your shopping experience, which includes a glass of champagne. So this is the ultimate luxury for the discerning woman who is feeling like treating herself to something wonderful in the Big Apple. Our next experience is Historic Seaport. Here we are going into the history of Seaport, and this package includes a discount to the museum entrance. It includes a lunch at Cobble & Co., which is a wonderful gastropub with classic American food. And it also includes a discount with Metro Tours, which is a walking tour company. And they have a wonderful walking tour of the Seaport District where they point out a lot of its history through the last 400 years. It's a wonderful complement to the visit to the museum. And then afterwards, your clients can relax with a nice American burger and a beer at Cobble & Co. if that's what they'd like to eat. And on to our next experience, Seaport Sights and Sounds. This package is very unique because it includes a meal at the rooftop R17, and it also includes the story of South Street Seaport. So included in this, you always have your passport, and you have a discount to the Hornblower yachts. Many of you may recognize the name and the company of Hornblower, which provides many types of cruises on the East River and the Hudson River. Their location is right next to Pier 17. They're on Pier 15. And your clients that buy this package will enjoy their meal up on the rooftop before or after their cruise. And they can enjoy a Hornblower cruise discount that brings them down to the Statue of Liberty. It's about an hour and a half cruise. There are translations on the Hornblower yacht, so you will be able to listen to the commentary in English, as well as 6 other languages, including Italian. Last but not least, we have our wonderful Winter Wonderland experience. This package will include an opportunity, again, to go to the rooftop at Pier 17 and enjoy the skating rink, which is one of the wonderful things that we have at Seaport during the winter time. Your package is going to include the rentals for the skates, the time in the skating rink, and a hot beverage and a little snack at R17. So this concludes the package parts of what we have. As you can see, the prezzo that's on each slide is the retail rate. Your commission is from that. The normal commission for travel trade bookings is 20%. So as you can see, this is a wonderful part of the terrace on the Pier 17 building. You can see the Brooklyn Bridge. Seaport has a little bit of everything for everyone. And we really believe that it's a wonderful story to show your clients. It's a must-see visit as they are going to be downtown and visiting other sites like the Statue of Liberty or the World Trade Center. And it's a wonderful place to shop and dine. It is a great mix of New York locals and global travelers. So we hope that you have learned a little bit more about Seaport today. Here is a picture of our Winter Wonderland, the New York's first and only rooftop skating rink. If you have any questions, you can put them up on the chat and we will send you the answers after. And if you are interested, we will also send you a follow-up that includes photographs that you can use for brochures or to show your clients. And you can use any or all of the copy on this presentation if you needed to publish anything regarding Seaport in order to help you sell it. We will also follow up with a video a short video which showcases the Seaport, which I think gives you a better feeling for what Seaport can be in all seasons. So, grazie mille por l'attenzione, and sorry for my bad Italian, but I'm sure that Leah will follow up with everything that you need in order to sell Seaport District and make that a part of your itineraries in New York.
Thank you, Rosemary. It was very clear, and absolutely. And now chiedo a tutti i partecipanti di fare delle domande se lo desiderate, di scriverle sulla chat. Rosemary sarà felice di rispondere subito dopo il webinar con un follow-up apposito. Per cui per qualsiasi dubbio o incertezza la presentazione è qui allegata nei documenti, quindi la potete scaricare, ma la manderemo comunque con la documentazione che riceverete domani. Inoltre lei vi manderà un bel video linkato alla sua mail e questo mi sembra che sia tutto al momento. A questo punto vi do appuntamento al prossimo webinar, che è già domani, martedì 22, su Las Vegas Meet the Future con Las Vegas e Caesar Entertainment. I really thank you, Rosemary and Veronique. She's always with us, Veronique and Belle. Thank you, and hope to hear you soon.
Yes, thank you for setting it up. Much appreciated.
Thank you. Grazie a tutti e buon pomeriggio.
Lia.